Today's Spotlight is brought to you in part by presenting sponsor, First Community Financial Bank, the community bank where you come first. Welcome back to Spotlight. I'm your host, Jane Wynette. Joining me now are Nash Shaw and Jeff Daniels, both the members of the Rotary Club of Naperville-Downtown. So welcome to Spotlight.
Thank you.
Now we're going to start off with a little bit of discussion about the Rotary. Nash.
Rotary International and Rotary clubs have been around for 110 years. We have 1.2 million members all around the world in 206 countries, and we have 34,000 clubs around the world.
It's an impressive amount.
Yeah.
It really is. I like it because on your shirt it says Rotary International, and I think people forget that sometimes, that it is an international organization.
Absolutely. And it's really a good conglomeration of people that have a lot of camaraderie to do service, and our motto is service above self.
That's great. Tell me a little bit specifically about the Rotary Club here in Naperville.
The Rotary Club here in Naperville is the Rotary Club of Naperville-Downtown. That's where Jeff and I are from. We have 25 members. We meet every Wednesday at Hugo's Frog Bar in downtown Naperville. And we meet at 444.
Now tell me why 444. That's such an interesting number.
And that's why they picked it.
That's
because
right.
It is an interesting number. Wednesday at 4:44 p.m.
People will remember it.
Right.
Yes.
All right, so we're the 444 Club.
Okay.
And, we spend the first 10, 15 minutes gathering, having a drink, and then have our club meeting. We have 25 people that are very community-minded, looking at what's going on in the Naperville community, how we can help, whether it's grants or through volunteering.
That's wonderful. Now, how do you get other people to get engaged with you?
Rotary is such a great organization, but a lot of what we do is we invite them to come to a meeting, and they can kind of see the fellow members, see the spirit of service. A lot of people are looking to give back, and it's a perfect organization to give back. Rotary is the very first service organization in the world. So.
Is that right?
Yes.
That's a very interesting statistic.
Started in 1905 in Chicago.
Of course, there we go, right? So we can claim it because we're just a little bit down the road from that. So that's great. Now, 25 members now. Has that grown a lot recently? Are you looking to grow?
Yes, we are looking to grow. There's two other Rotary clubs in town. So a lot of times what we tell people is join the club that fits their schedule. The other two clubs are the original club is the Rotary Club in Naperville. They meet on Thursdays at Mesa and Sabika. And then on Friday mornings is the Rotary Sunrise Club. And they meet at Naperville Country Club at 7 a.m.
Okay, so no matter what time of day, I can become a member of Rotary, as best meets my schedule.
Correct.
Okay. Now, you have an interesting event that you're going to be sponsoring called the Rotary Ride. Tell me about that.
The Rotary Ride, this is actually our 19th year. It's going to be August 9th. That's a Sunday. And we're going to start off at Commissioners Park, which is on the southwest side of town.
Okay.
And they'll ride, there's 4 different routes. There's a 21-mile, a 41-mile, and a 62-mile loop.
Okay.
And all those loops are fully supported. There's refreshments and washrooms and things. But the farthest loop goes all the way to Silver Spring State Park and back.
Wow.
And so it's a ride out in the country to the west, and it's a very pretty ride. We have riders that come in from Chicago, from downstate. So it's a great event.
That really is. That's a lot of miles. So people hopefully have done a little practice before they get into that, yes?
Yeah, and even if you aren't a biker, but you're a runner or anything else, then I think the 20-miler, or even we have this one short loop for families, would be good. And all the money is going towards charity. So we really hope a lot of people can come out and come to the ride.
And you said you're supporting different charities. So let's tell us about those. Who are you supporting?
The first one is End Polio Now. Rotary, one of the biggest things that Rotary worldwide does is fight polio. We're about this close to ending polio because it's prevalent in 3 countries, and that's the signature cause for Rotary International.
Okay.
Besides that, we're also going to be giving to Naperville Cares, which is an organization that helps families in need with some financial support when they're in between jobs or have some help and need some help of some kind. And those are families in Naperville.
Okay.
And then finally, Naperville Response to Veterans is our third organization, which helps by providing funding, support, in terms of labor and rebuilding houses for our veterans that are in need.
So those are three very worthy causes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. Now, you mentioned it's the 19th year, but this is the first year for the Downtown Club to be the sponsor. Now, how did that come about?
Well, it's got an interesting history. It was started 19 years ago by Carmen DeGiovanni. He was a member of the Sunrise Club that meets on Fridays and as a fundraiser. And that club ran it for about 15 or 16 years, and the Rotary South Club ran it for 3 years, and now we took it over this year.
Okay. Okay, so it's getting bigger and growing every
Correct.
year, and you guys are going to do a terrific job, right?
Right, and we stress it's not a race, it's a ride. So it's an enjoyable thing. It could be anywhere from families to serious people that are training for triathlons.
Okay.
It could be all of the above. It's a great day.
Yeah, so Jeff is part of another club that's joined our club, so we're kind of passing the torch from one club to another.
That's nice.
And we are going to do a fine job carrying this tradition on.
Spirit of collaboration, right?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Now, I love that shirt. It's very bright, very festive.
Thank you.
Give me a little bit more information about it.
So there, I work for Rotary International actually at the world headquarters, and we had a team of 12 people that joined our general secretary, who is the head of our organization, to do a bike ride that was 104 miles in Tucson, Arizona, all to raise money to help fight polio.
Okay.
And during that ride, which was last November, we raised over $3 million.
That's incredible.
And there was a lot of camaraderie and a lot of training that went into that. So
That is not one that you just hop on the bike and go with.
yeah, well, if you want to only go 3 miles, but if you want to go 104,
Yes.
yeah, it takes a little bit.
Yeah, that's great. Now, how do people sign up for the ride?
They can go to our website. It's NapervilleRotaryRide.com.
Okay.
And it's easy to sign up there, or they can just show up the day of the race. Again,
Okay.
that's Sunday, August 9th.
Okay, so walk-ins, bike-ins are welcome.
Absolutely. And we do need riders, so we really want people to come out. As Jeff said, it is a fun ride. It's not a race. You can do whatever distance you're comfortable with, and it's all going for charity. We really hope people come out, make it a success.
Well, thank you for coming and sharing that information. For more information about the Rotary Ride on August 9th, please visit their website. We're going to take a quick break, but stay tuned. We're coming right back.